Now, Ariana, what does it look like inside? Is it chaos? Are people seeing their flights delayed, or is it kind of smooth sailing at this point?
It is pretty smooth sailing, and it's been that way even when that ground stop was issued. But the departure delays are building up this morning, and it's something we're really watching, as this is really at the peak time of Thanksgiving holiday travel. Take a look. This is the board right now. We've been looking at this and monitoring it. When we last came on here at the airport, we saw like 294 delays. Right now, FlightAware is reporting 410 delays and 4 cancellations. Also, the FAA is reporting departure delays here at the airport. And the thing is, today was expected to be one of the busiest travel days, according to the FAA, with 56,000 flights taking off nationwide. And the airport was really expecting a high volume of travelers this holiday travel period, with 4 million people passing through this airport. We've been paying attention to the TSA wait times. They've been pretty standard. We've seen wait times between 3 and 6 minutes at the various checkpoints located throughout the airport. We spoke to one gentleman. He says he normally travels for work. He says when he was coming here to the airport, traveling down 85, he said he was getting those alerts about flights being delayed. He got alert from his Ring camera about those thunderstorms moving through the area. He said, but once he got here, he was able to check into his flight pretty quickly. So while we are seeing some departure delays, things pretty much are smooth here. Status quo at around this time of year, especially for holiday travel, people moving through the airport pretty easily. The ticket lines are not backed up, and once again, security checkpoints aren't backed up either. But as always, you want to make sure you arrive here early. Airport officials always advise you to arrive here at least 2.5 hours early if you're flying domestically, and 3 hours early for any international flights. Rachel?
Ariana, I'm going to take it for just 1 second. I have a question for you. You said over 400 delays right now? Have you talked to anybody in there?
410 delays according to FlightAware.
I know that people may be calm because they know, hey, I'm going out of town. This is very exciting. But have you talked to anybody whose flight was delayed maybe more than 20, 30 minutes? Are they worried that that could escalate even higher? Or does it seem like people are still fairly calm, cool, and collected?
Well, people are pretty calm. As I mentioned, I spoke to a gentleman. He says he got that notification that his flight was delayed as he was traveling down 85, but he said despite that delay, he was able to check into his flight pretty smoothly, Melissa.
That's great. And we know, Ariana, they know how to keep it moving at the airport. So now that ground stop is lifted. Hopefully we don't see those delays continue through the afternoon. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Melissa and Ariana. So Ariana mentioned one of those gentlemen traveling on I-85. I'm going to get to that in just a moment because I am seeing some slowdowns there. But I want to start with this. I think this might be the beginning of holiday travel congestion, because this is unusual and we're not seeing any crashes in Henry County that could cause this. This is 75 southbound right at I-675. Look how slow these folks are moving as these two interstates merge. There had been about an hour ago a stalled vehicle on I-75 southbound near Hudson Bridge Road. That's long been moved to the shoulder and cleared out. So I think these are folks heading out of town for the holiday, and that rain is helping to slow things more than we would like. So let's go ahead and look at the situation in Henry County on 75 and 675.